Krista, who is the Senior Marketing and Communications Director at this beautiful National Music Centre. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
No, I'm happy to have you. So what can you tell us about the facility?
Well, we're inside Studio Bell right now, which is the home of the National Music Centre. We just opened up at 9th Avenue and 4th Street Southeast in Calgary.
Oh, wow.
And right now we're actually in the beautiful 300-seat performance hall. So really flexible space. Live music is kind of our heart. That's what we run on around here. So it's 5 floors of exhibitions with collections, interactive exhibitions. You can play the guitar, play the drums, but we also hope to have a lot of events and concerts here.
Awesome. So what can you tell me about the collections?
Oh, well, we've been collecting rare technology, artifacts, so textiles, music memorabilia for some time, and we're really excited. We're just showcasing just a small portion of what we have, but it's everything from Stompin' Tom's board, or we have Dead Mouse's head. We have lots of Shania Twain's performance costumes, but then we also have tons of music technology and instruments. So if you love music, we have synthesizers, we have famous guitars, we have lots for musicians or just music fans to explore.
Awesome. So if not all of your collections are in the building, where do you keep the rest?
So it's very common for a facility of our size, like an international museum, to have collections that are actually in offsite storage as well.
Oh.
And so that means that you're going to have a portion of them that would be you can pull for future exhibitions, or pull from your collection, or put them on loan to another partner organization. So we keep them. We can't tell you where they are because there's some pretty valuable stuff.
I can imagine. So what do you think it means to have Calgary as the home of the National Music Centre?
For us, it's really exciting because this is a national project, but it's certainly an international hub for music and technology. We're proud to be rooted in Alberta. It's pretty big for our Canada to have not only finally a home for its music story, for that also to be in Western Canada. It's a real opportunity for us to kind of maybe change perceptions about what Alberta is.
Definitely. It's phenomenal to have it in Calgary because I'm from Calgary, so it's definitely nice to have it here. So what can you tell us about the architecture? It's definitely a beautiful building.
Oh, well, the architecture, if you think it's pretty from the outside, you got to see it from the inside. Our architect is Brad Clofield from Allied Works Architecture. He won an international architecture competition to design this building. And so what you're seeing when you come inside the building, you'll catch a little bit behind us. There's 2 inspirations. One is musical instruments. So sometimes people think our lobby looks like organ pipes, but our first building model was a trombone that our architect cut into pieces and cast into a model. So you actually kind of feel like you're inside of an instrument when you're inside the building. So that's the first one. So guitars, violins, brass instruments. The second one was Western Canadian landscape. So the feeling of going into the Rocky Mountains and standing over a lookout. So you're seeing these incredible expanses of open space behind us. You're also getting that kind of iridescent tile quality.
Definitely.
And the tiles is probably one of the most ambitious parts of the project. Over 200,000 terracotta tiles.
That's amazing.
So manufactured in Germany, custom glazed in Amsterdam, and they kind of have this kind of iridescent quality that goes from almost a rust color to a platinum. They really react to the sunlight.
Yeah, definitely. So I wanted to know, what is your favorite exhibition in the building?
I have to say Soundscapes. So the BMO Soundscapes exhibition, it's a fully immersive 360-degree audiovisual experience.
Oh, yeah.
So it's basically talking about how landscape, we can all appreciate how landscape informs songwriting and music, but for Canada, coast to coast to coast, it kind of takes you on a bit of a 20-minute journey around Canada, and it's hard to explain, but think of a massive photo collage, and then think of big cameras projecting animations on it while you're hearing like these amazing songs, and images are popping up. You're like, I remember that song. So it's a little bit of a trip down memory lane.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having us here.
Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh no, that's the end of my ring.
Try it again.
And then you have to go lower.
You're an
I
alto.
am. That is what I am. I'm gonna marry her anyway, marry that girl, marry her anyway, marry that girl, no matter what you say, marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Oh, why you gotta be so rude?
You're a superstar.
You're a superstar.
I've never seen anyone get above a 0.